Hello everyone and welcome back to the Chibi Cornet channel. So I'm sorry for not posting any video last weekend. I was working on this video that you're watching right now, and this painting took a lot more time than I originally planned. So a little bit about this drawing. I had this vision of drawing this girl who was in a praying stance. And on the sketch it looks brilliant. Like, I really love how the sketch came out, but as you can tell from the title, the painting part, I consider it a fail. I mean, you're more than welcome to critique it down below. I just think that for what I had originally envisioned how the painting should come out, I wasn't able to follow through with it. And that's okay. I know that a lot of times we, as artists, imagine our characters, posing in a certain way or being colored in a certain way, but we're not able to follow through with it. And it's really frustrating because you have this idea of how you want it to turn out, but you can't even get close to it. And so I just think that this is just a really good learning experience for myself. So as you can tell in the beginning, I go in way too dark with my values because, needless to say, I'm really rusty with using gouache. I think this is about my third or fourth time using it. If anything, I'm really excited to use it again for something else. Maybe in another painting piece. Probably landscape focus is my plan, just so I can just get my values down and have a strong foundation before I try and paint people again. So in this video, you're going to see me using a ton of layers to go over her skin repeatedly, and at some point towards the end of the video, if you look close enough, you're going to see cracks on the paint surface, and that just means that there are too many layers and there's too much water that was added to the painting. So naturally, the underneath layers of all of that paint is just going to crack from constant abuse. So, I don't think of it as like a big loss, just because I'm not happy with how the painting turned out anyway. So you'll probably be able to tell that I got her skin tone down. It's pretty well blended. Her facial proportions did get skewed during the painting process, and it is a big bummer for me because I was hoping to keep her original proportions, but something happened and I lost the original sketch underneath, so I was basically doing it by eye and it just didn't look anything like the original sketch. So you'll see later in the video, I decide, to push my values more, that yeah, it looks nice, her skin tone blended right now, but just push through. And so I go in with this red color, and then the red color was too close to the background sunlight rays red color, and then I was like, no, she needs to stand out more, I need to change it. And so I go back in with the yellow, and it was just, in a word, it was a complete mess. And I was thinking about not uploading this video originally, but on second thought, I figured, you know what? Let's document this. Let's upload this. So as a reminder to myself of how much I can improve and what I can work on to improve. And maybe one day I'll revisit the sketch, who knows, and do a redo perhaps. So if there's a couple things that I did like about the painting, it's how I love how her little cloak came out, and I love how the water surrounding her came out. And yeah, I don't know, it was something about the materials, something about like the clothing, the way the clothing material came out, and then how I was able to put in the rippling water surface. I just really enjoyed it. So comment down below if you've ever had an idea for a drawing or a painting and you envisioned it in a certain way, but whenever you put it down on paper or on a canvas, it just didn't come out the way you wanted it to, and you're kind of bummed about it, but you figured, you know what, it's okay, you know? Because I feel like as artists this happens a lot, but we just don't really talk about it much. So yeah, just let me know if that's ever happened to you, because that has happened to me so many times. It is ridiculous. Well, this video is nearing the end, so I really hope that you enjoyed this little documentary journey-like thing. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!